Hello there, Cancer. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time, welcome. We're so glad to have you. So today we're doing your mid-June general reading. So this is good for the next 4 to 5 weeks, so now until mid-July. We're going to take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support of my channel. Okay, so let's see what we have. Animal spirit, moss spirit, surrender now. What a lovely spirit of... it's kind of like I was getting breathless almost when I was shuffling the cards. And believe it or not, Cancer, I really have been working out, but I feel like I need to work out harder. I'm only shuffling cards, and I'm in this breathless energy. I feel like that's how you are. It's this energy of being on this journey so long. It's kind of like... okay, I give up. And it's not giving up, it's surrendering. It's understanding that your own resistance is preventing you from bringing in what it is that you want. It's not quitting. It's definitely not quitting. And what do we have here? Yeah, increase. It's almost as if you're pushing too hard. You're either resisting this or you're just pushing on. It's almost this energy of not giving up. So much so that you're preventing it from coming in. It's an energy of like I'm shuffling cards and I become breathless, right? Like you've been working so hard, you can't even catch your breath. And then all of a sudden you realize, okay, what am I doing here, right? It's an energy of allowing, stepping into that divine feminine energy of allowing spirit to help you, of allowing your intuition, your spirit guides, your angels to guide you on this, surrendering to the path, understanding that the only way to bring this in, whether this is more money, more love, more joy, more happiness, it's just like, yeah, okay. I have to allow it to come in. So let's go to the tarot. Let's get some details here about what this is and how you can move. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ten of Swords on the bottom. I think you're fearful something is going to end. That you can't decide. It's almost this energy of trying to decide if you want this to end or not. Because in your present energy, you have the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy, but it's the energy of a true soulmate, of somebody that means a lot to you. Somebody, for some reason, I feel like you're resisting this person. So that could, this could be a business partner that you're kind of like, oh, I don't want to go into business with anybody else. I enjoy doing it my own. This could be somebody that you have met recently that has piqued your interest in romance again, but is kind of like, oh, I don't know, That means I have to put time and energy into somebody else. It's almost this energy of I'd rather, over here we have one moth. Over here we have two. It's this energy of almost I'd rather just stay by myself than bring somebody else in. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. Because the Lover's card is this energy of a true divine soulmate, somebody that is meant to be on your path, somebody that brings you a lot of joy, love. It's this energy. Why would you resist it? I guess is the question I have. Wow. Oh my goodness. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working with spirit with this. It is when you decide to surrender to what you are feeling about this person. It's almost as if you are resisting it because there was a difficult ending in the past, but this is coming out in reverse. It's like being over the ending of the situation, of wanting to bring it back around because we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of like, I want to turn this ending into a new beginning because every ending brings a new beginning. It's this really interesting energy of seeing the blessings in this situation and wanting to, take the swords out and start afresh. A sweet apology. Somebody from the past. Somebody that I feel like you want to approach this person. This person could be trying to approach you, but you're resisting it. Yeah, it's kind of like it was so painful in the past. If this is a brand new person, it is reminding you of a painful situation from the past that you don't want to repeat. It's kind of like, I don't want to repeat that. It was so painful. It was so hard to get over. I don't want to repeat that. But I feel like in your heart of hearts, you do want to heal this connection. And once again, if it's a romantic connection, you can heal the energy in the connection without actually reuniting with this person in the physical realm. It's about understanding, you could have been lovers in the past, but now you're looking at the connection in a much different way, in a much more spiritual way, almost like of friends, But there's just so much there. It's like having this person not in your life makes life hard, makes it hard for you to breathe. Life is so much more work when this person isn't in your life, because I think they bring so much love and joy to your life. I feel like they may have helped you to open up to what love is. And for some reason, when this connection ended, it was almost as if you were like, that's fine. I'm just going on my own, because your obstacle here is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very independent. The King and Queen of Wands barely talk. I mean, they're partners, they're court partners, but they both are very highly independent. They live these very different lives, very independent of each other. Both are very confident, very charismatic, very attractive, but it's kind of like, yeah, I'm just doing it on my own, but this is your obstacle, is that by doing it on your own, you're on your own. You don't have the love of this person in your life. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. King of Pentacles on the bottom. There's this energy of wanting to heal it and being with the moon energy, and that's part of your energy. It's kind of like you want to heal this connection, and yet you're fearful of the connection. I feel like there's a little bit of you're fearful of how deep this connection is. So it's kind of like you're trying to keep it at bay. Because it stirs things inside of you that you don't quite understand, why you feel so intensely about this person, whether it's family, friend, or romantic connection. But it's on your path. It is divinely guided. And, your obstacle once again is, I'm happy. I feel like the other person is too. I think you're both kind of, I know this is the Nine of Pentacles, but the Nine of Pentacles is kind of a junior Queen of Wands, right? So it's kind of like, yeah, we're both independent. We both have our own money. We're both doing our own thing. And life is good. But There's something here that you're trying to manifest. It's about recognizing that there is something that you want to manifest. And I think it has to do with this true soul connection, the ending of this connection. This ending is leaving you with a lot of anxiety, not being really excited about anything that's crossing your path, just kind of constantly waffling between, what should I do? What should I do now that this person is no longer in my life? Almost not being able to find the happiness and joy in life because they're not in it. So let's see what this, wow. 9 of Cups on the bottom. Here you are. There's a Chariot card. That's your energy. Kind of getting really crystal clear about the way that you want to go. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You see how the two of you are going in the same direction? Like, yeah, can we it's almost as if you've gone in opposite directions, and now it's like we want to get on the same page. You're trying to manifest being on the same page. But you know that there is some toxicity in this relationship that needs to change. And I'm going to clarify that. So the toxicity could be, codependency. It could be almost both of you being on a little bit of this independence type thing. Because if you think about it, the Chariot has 2 horses. The Queen of Swords is on her throne. It's this energy of wanting to be on the same page, and yet at the same time, the Chariot is outside. The Queen is sitting on her throne inside the castle. It's kind of like, yeah, we want to be on the same page, but it's almost like you could be geographically separated from this person, or, you could be, just in different places. You're allowing the differences to prevent this coming back together. So let me clarify this Devil energy. 8 of Wands, wanting to take action, wanting to communicate about this. We have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. This is all, you're very much in your head about it. You're very much in your head. The Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing energy, taking good care of yourself. Okay, so the message I'm getting, thank you, is coming through. Somebody here isn't taking good care of themselves. It could be you, but it could be this other person. So this Devil energy could be that they, at this time, have something going on so that the two of you can't be together. You know how I was saying one is in the castle and one is outside? And, Cancer, you're the Chariot, so you're kind of on the outside. Gender doesn't matter here. But I wonder if the Queen of Swords, whoever this is, the love connection, whether it's family, friend, or romance, does not matter. The reason that you can't be together, that you can't be on the same page, you both want to go on the same page. You both want to be together. There's this energy, but you can't. I feel like perhaps this Queen of Swords, there's some addiction, or mental illness. This person could even be like in a hospital at this time, or in some type of facility, or incarcerated, something like that. Like, you can't be together. There's something that is truly separating you. One is inside and one is outside of the castle, right? So you can't be together. You want to go in the same direction, but something is preventing that. And I feel like this has something to do with the person that you're dealing with having some type of illness, addiction, toxic habit, or behavior. So it's about this person. What I guess the advice here is that in order to manifest for the two of you to come together, you have to surrender to the fact that this person needs help, needs support. It does not mean that you need to give it to them, Cancer. And I know this reading is not going to apply for everyone, but this person has something that I feel like they cannot overcome by themselves. That they need help in nurturing, because when they try to take care of themselves, this is what happens. That they're not too interested in it. They get caught up in the Five of Swords is kind of like regrets or something like that. That they're having a difficult time. So it is about you surrendering to perhaps I'm going to take what the surrender is. What are you surrendering? Because your advice here is the Magician. You're manifesting. You have all the tools. You have all the tools you need to bring this connection back together. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. You're surrendering. You're surrendering to the truth that at this time, you do have to kind of be the leader. I don't think you want to take the leadership position. Is that it? You have to be in charge of your own life. You can't allow, I feel like this person may be draining you of your energy. That's why you're kind of like out of breath. It's surrendering to the fact that you may, because we have the King of Wands again, right? Like you have to step into your king. You may be resisting your King of Wands energy of understanding that you do have to separate away from this person so that they can get the help that they need. I feel like you are not in a position where you can help this person, whatever that may mean. So, I think it's interesting. They may need to be, may need your help in finding the help that they need. But I feel like you may have been trying to help this person. That is part of the codependency in the situation. But I feel like whatever they are going through, whether it is, mental anguish or emotional or physical addiction or physical health issues, I feel like you have, not that you have to leave them out in the dark. I don't mean that at all, because the two of you are still going forward. But for some time, this person needs to be able to get the help that they need away from you, however that may play out in your mind or in your situation. I feel like this is kind of hard for you. There is a lot of love. You may have even at one time wanted to end this relationship, or you did end this relationship. But it's in reverse. It's kind of like you don't want this relationship to end. What you really and truly want is for this person to get the help that they need. In your heart, you want to be with this person. Whatever is between you, whatever is this devil energy, right, is preventing you from having what you truly manifest with this person. You're trying to manifest happiness and joy. And so, yeah, this is, I really send you some love and hugs at this time. And once again, I don't think this is going to resonate with everybody. But if it does, it is a difficult energy. So let's see what we have. Yeah, surrendering. Stepping, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Three of Swords. So King of Pentacles is on the bottom, you know. Nine of Swords. You know, for some of you, it could have to do with an earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or it could have to do with like a business partner, but it could also have to do with a family member or something like that, where you reached some level of because they're both kings and gender doesn't matter, but they're both energies of, you know, one of you could have mastered money and the other is this is your energy, mastering love. It's about surrendering to this. You've been waiting for a very long time. You're learning more about yourself. You're learning that I feel like for some of you, you're having to relinquish. I don't want to say, it's not really control. It is a little bit like that control. You may have, once again, I feel like you've been trying to appease this person or help this person in some way, giving them some counsel or something like that, trying to, almost like intervention. You may have done an intervention with this person. There's something here that, you know, you've been trying to help this person, but now you're almost you're surrendering to the fact that you are not the one. You are not the one. Like, this is a journey, you know, at some point, even with lovers, at some point, sometimes we have to allow somebody to walk the path by themselves for a while. Unfortunately, that means we have to walk our path by ourselves too. But it's almost this energy of understanding that you have to allow this person to walk the path by themselves for a little while so that they can get the help. They can do the healing of, you know, maybe childhood trauma or something like that that they need to do. I think you've been toying with this for some time. So a light grows brighter only by lighting another. You know, which is really, really interesting. I saw this thing the other day. I wish I could remember exactly what it said. It was really wonderful. Something about flashlights and batteries. And when the batteries and the flashlight go out, right, we don't throw the flashlight out. You know, I feel like somebody's light has gone out here. So their light has gone out. And, you know, it could be that, you know, and when I say their light has gone out, I just mean that they are right now going through a difficult time. And so they're in more of a negative energy than a positive energy. They don't understand how much light and love still exists within them. They're kind of caught up in this very difficult energy, right? Where something has more control over them than they have control. So I feel like when I saw that thing about the flashlight and the batteries, it kind of reminded me of that, because it said, we don't throw the flashlight out. You're not throwing this relationship out. I feel like you feel like you're having to end this relationship, but remember, the Ten of Swords is in reverse. You don't want to end it, right? You want the blessings of this relationship. You want this to be healed. What you do need to do is, you know, share your light and love with this person. But you can't do it for them, you know. They have to rediscover. Look at this, Page of Wands, you know. You see how the Page of Wands is holding a magnifying glass. Like, this person has to find their light again. And that means that for some time. They may have to walk the path by themselves, but knowing that you will be with them, at least in spirit, side by side, waiting for them. Yeah, that's kind of difficult. It could be, I know my mother had Alzheimer's, and when it got to the point where we realized, we had to put her somewhere where she could be safe, right? Because she was, as much as we tried, not safe at home. Even with my father there, it just got to the point where, she needed to be somewhere else so that she could be safe. And it's kind of that type of situation where I feel like you realize that somebody you love needs something that you can't give them anymore. I mean, it broke my father's heart having to put her in, a memory care facility because they were very much in love, very much in love. And, he went to visit her every day, but it broke his heart that he had to do that. But it got to the point where he knew he had to do that, that he could not do it anymore. He had to surrender to the fact that what he wanted, sometimes we have to surrender. Yeah. I've used all of my tools. I'm trying to get this to work, but there is somebody special that can help you with this. Something, So I'm sending you lots of love and hugs. I do personal readings, if you'd like insight into perhaps the person you're dealing with that in this situation, how they are feeling at this time. The link is in the description box below. I really do send you lots of love and hugs in this situation. I know that you're kind of at this crossroads. Like, what do I do about this situation? Do not worry. Your spirit guides and angels are with you. They're helping you to make the right decision at the right time. And even if you do have to go your way by yourself for some time, knowing that you have the courage, the inspiration, the love to be able to do it in the most loving way. So I will leave it there, Cancer. I do wish you much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.